Hi everyone. I'm going to try again. Let's just try. Let's see if this is working. Not sure if it is. So let me just find you on Facebook. So bear with me while I try and do that. Technology. Okay, I found myself over on Facebook. I'm going to try again. Just using my old phone, my good old phone on the windowsill, and then I've got to try and put it up in my stand. Let's have a go. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but let's try. Okay, so welcome to Card and a Cuppa for Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2024. I'm going to give this another go. I hope I don't drop you while I try and get you into my stand. I am so sick of my streaming software. I'm going to have to look into something else. Anyway, let's try again. I'm going to do a card sketch, and this is week 3 of 12 weeks of Christmas. I'm very bamboozled at the moment because of technology. So this is week 3 of 12 weeks of Christmas, and we're going to do a card sketch from the mini catalogue. So can you bear with me? Maybe shut your eyes while I try and get my phone up into the holder, because I don't want to make you motion sickness. So just bear with me while I do that, and we'll see how we go. Okay. This is how I used to do it many years ago. Okay, so you can see my webcam's hanging off. I just got very cross and just pulled everything down and around, and I don't even know where to put that so that it's not in the way. Let me just get rid of it. Now, it's not the best angle of my desk because I couldn't. Normally I can zoom in. Is that better? Is that too far zoomed? Let me just see. No, that looks not too bad. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that and just try our best. Let me just enlarge this on Facebook. And I'll see if I can get it over so I can see comments. Let me just try. There we go. All right, I'm trying again. Let's see how we go. Comment if I'm live, if you can hear me, if everything's working. This is going to be a very rough and rugged Facebook Live. All right. This morning I saw Sarah Douglas, the CEO, heat emboss on glimmer paper. Now that's something I have never seen before, and I thought I've got to give that a go. So that's what we're doing today. Now let me just find my mini catalogue. Page 16. I'm all over the place because I've just had stress. Okay, so we're using the sketch on page 16, the very top left one, the first one. Now that could be a tag, or it could be put onto a circle. I haven't used the circle behind it because I thought that was just highlighting it, that it could be a tag. But you could also incorporate the circle into your sketch. I haven't, but you could. Not a problem. So this is my card using that sketch. I'm just watching on my laptop, making sure I've got things positioned right so that you get to see everything. Okay, so I've used I've created my own tag. I've put a banner going across, and that's my card, my sample card. So we're going to do it again. Now we've got 2 lots of glimmer paper in the available. So let me just find the first lot if I can. I've done all this. My first disaster video. Now I can't find it. Let's try again. Here we go. So on page 53 in the mini catalogue, we've got the festive glimmer paper, which is garden green, cherry cobbler, and granny apple green. And in the online exclusives, we've also got a 3-pack. So that's, you get two 12 by 12 sheets of each glimmer paper colour. In the online exclusives, we've got a 3-pack. Thanks, Margaret. I'm so sorry. And it's not set up perfectly. It's just the way I could get my phone into my holder. So let's try. In the online exclusive section, we've got a 3-pack of Berry Burst Old Olive and White glimmer paper. Now that's all the glimmer paper we've got at the moment available. Last year we had silver and gold. So if you've got that in your stash from last year, you could certainly use some of that. Okay. I'm just starting all over again, Margaret. Okay, and in the annual catalogue, we've got a metallics page, and that's where there's silver foil. See, it's not getting everything. Silver foil down the bottom. And you've also got the brush gold cards and envelopes. I thought I could try it on that. And then also you've got your heat embossing page in the annual catalogue. So you've got your Versamark ink, which is a sticky ink. You've got your embossing powders, and you've got your heat tool. There's also an embossing additions toolkit, which they haven't got photographed, but I will show you that. And that's really good to have. So they're sort of essential items to have if you're going to get into heat embossing. Versamark ink, embossing powder, and a heat tool are definites. The additions kit are an addition, but are fantastic. Years and years ago, I never had a heat tool, and I used to put my embossing powder on my cardstock, and then I'd run downstairs and I'd heat the toaster up and put my cardstock over the toaster to heat emboss. That's a bit tragic, isn't it? Then my hubby, gorgeous hubby, bought me a heat tool, which is the one I use here at my desk. My Stampin' Up one is downstairs on a trolley where I do classes, but the one that I use here at my desk is the one my hubby got me years back, and yeah, that was saving me running downstairs to heat the toaster up. So there's a fun little piece of information you probably didn't need to know. Okay, so let's bring our sample in. Now I did have a little play. This is on the garden green, or no, this is on the grand, no, this is the old olive. I wrote it on the back, look, old olive. I am doing the best I can, Margaret, under trying circumstances. This is the Forever Forest stamp set that's in the annual catalogue. It actually doesn't look that great in person, but on camera it looks quite okay. That's the old olive cardstock, and then I had a play with the granny apple green. And I did it in gold, and I didn't like the gold. I thought that was yucky. I'm trying to get my phone. There we go. I thought it could just be the stamp. The stamp was like too close together, I thought. Then I did it again with the decorative trees in the silver, and I think that looked better. So we're going to try it in silver on the granny apple green. That's our goal. So this one I've used the... It's all right, honey. I managed to do it without dropping the phone and getting it into the holder. I might have to look at new technology. We've tried our best to get it to work. And anyway, this card I used the eyelet embossing folder, and I just got my blending brush and I didn't re-ink my blending brush. I just used the ink that was still on it and coloured just put a bit of colour on my white cardstock on the embossing folder. And I've used the Peaceful Seasons bundle. Hi, Elizabeth. You're catching round 3, my 3rd attempt at this, because my streaming software has let me down once again, and I'm going to give it the flick. I hope I put my phone on silent. I should have put it on Do Not Disturb, I'll do. So yeah, so I've used the banners, the Peaceful Season bundle. It's got the stamp set and the sentiments and the banners, really nice. And this little bit of gold ribbon is from the online excuse. He knows about my pain, Margaret. and he's gonna be trying to figure out what the hell we could what other possible thing has caused it to fail me again? Anyway, we're going to forget about it. This trim is in the online store as well, and I've used the metallic embellishments. So, sorry about the camera angle, but yeah, we're just going with the flow. All right, so I have a piece of thick basic white cardstock, and I've thrown my, this is where I got to last time, I've thrown my bone folder away. And I've done a tent fold card because I like tent folds. I've got a backing piece of garden green, 10 centimeters by 14.4, and a piece of basic white, 9.5 centimeters by 13.9. Now, I could just leave that the way it is. I could. Or I could put a bit of green on it. But let's just not worry about that at the moment. Let's just do our little bit of heat embossing. Let's do our little bit of playing before things fail me yet again. Okay. I have my decorative tree on a block. And I have, this is the new embossing powders. Elizabeth, my streaming service has failed me today. Failed me. My laptop did an update, a Windows update, a few weeks ago, and it has just messed everything up. So I'm actually at work tomorrow, Elizabeth, so I wouldn't be able to take that call. Maybe leave it to next week, if that's okay. I love my OBS software, but it is just letting me down. Maybe I need to uninstall it completely and reinstall it. Maybe that's a thing I need to do. Anyway, these are the new heat embossing powders in the annual catalogue. These are you get white, clear and black. I don't know what they're called, basics. And then you can get the metallics, which is silver, gold and copper. I've got the old one in gold and silver, and silver, and I've got the new ones in the white, clear and black. I think on my next order I will be putting the metallics on, because these wow embossing powders actually have a wow. Okay, I have got my Versamark ink, and I'm going to ink up my tree. I can't believe how good that looks on camera, because in person it doesn't look that fantastic. Isn't that funny? Normally it's the other way around. Oh, okay. I'll let my hubby know that, because he's been helping us and we've been trying everything. Okay, I have got a little piece of the garden green glimmer paper, which is 5 centimeters by 10 centimeters. And I'm going to put my tree, so I've inked it up with Versamark, and I'm going to put my tree down towards the bottom. And you won't be able to see anything. And I'm just going to slide up carefully. You won't be able to see the Versamark ink on the glimmer paper. Okay. Get that off, and we shall get silver. And let's just put silver embossing powder on our glimmer paper. Now, our glimmer paper doesn't actually come off. It's got like a coating on it, so the sparkle doesn't come off on your fingers or anything. Now, where's my camera? I shall just hold this up here. Can you see that the embossing powder has attached to the Versamark on the glimmer paper? How cool is that? And as I said, it's got like a coating on it, and it doesn't come off. So that's even good. This is the toolkit I was telling you about. It is so cool. It comes with the tray, comes with the brush, and it comes with the tweezers. So, and then you undo the bottom of your tray, and you just tip it back into your container. Hopefully you line it up over your container properly, because sometimes I don't do that. And it goes all over my glass mat. There we go. And then you just screw your little cap back on, and you put your lid on your embossing powder. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my heat tool. I've got enough space over here to hold my piece of glimmer paper. Otherwise you can use your tweezers to do that. I'm going to grab my heat tool, and this is going to be a little bit noisy, but hey, what's noise with all the other problems I'm having? So I'll just heat emboss the silver. Okay, so that is our tree. I've got to see if I'm right. That's our tree heat embossed onto our garden green glimmer paper. Isn't it cool? So let's just put, and you don't have to use your, oh, you also get the embossing buddy. You don't have to use the embossing buddy on the glimmer paper because, yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can't see any bits that are in the way. I always feel like it's got, the glass mat's got sand on it afterwards. Oops. Okay, now we're going to make this into a tag. In the past we've had products, a die package called the tailor-made tags. If you've still got that, you could certainly use that to create your tag. We've also had tag punches that have retired, and 2-inch wide piece of cardstock would go into the tag punch. I am just going to do this, and hopefully it will work. I'm just going to put my scissors like so, and cut that off. Then I'm going to turn it around and put it on the other side. But if you've got retired product that works to make a tag, go for it, use it. I don't think that worked. Is that even? I think it is actually. Let's have a little look. Oh yeah, that worked. Goodness, I can't believe it. Okay, now the other thing I want to do is pop a hole in the top of my tag. Whereas if you had the tailor-made tag dies or the punch, that would already be there. Now I want to just grab my, what do I want? I should have got it out and I didn't. I want to grab my old crocodile, but I don't know where it is and I can't remember. So I'll just have to grab a punch, a little tiny punch. That's going to be too tiny. Sorry ladies, this one I'll have to do, and it's sticky. Let me just grab a tissue to hold this. Okay, so I am just going to put that in, not that way round. No, I've got to remember to use this. This way. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in and center it. But if you've got the old crocodile, you could certainly use that. I know, Elizabeth, I saw Sarah Douglas do this on a video, and I don't know whether it was an old video or a new video, but I thought this is so cool. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a bit of the silver trim that's in the online store. You get silver and gold in the online store. It's a combo pack, and it's an online exclusive, and it's $15.75, and it's really handy, really, really handy. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of that, and try and thread it through here. Just see, nothing's working today. It's just completely thrown. There we go. You could use linen thread or but you'd need like a skinnier ribbon or a skinnier thread. Now that's way too long, but I will trim that down later. That's why I like this trim. It's so good for things like this. Now I could put a bit of colour onto my embossed background. I think I will, because I think it'll look nice, and I'm not going to re-ink my blending brush. I am just going to put some green. Oh, see, my camera's so far wrong. Just some green off the ink that's already on my blending brush. Did I say embossing brush? Oh. I mean, look, for goodness sakes, we're just crafters wanting to craft, and we're trying to deal with technology that fails you. I'm over it. Okay. So that's just a little bit of colour. You probably can't see it too well, but there is a little bit of colour there. I'm going to put that on. Now, where's my glue gone? Okay. There we go. This is how I used to do my videos. With my phone on the windowsill, then I put it up into the holder. Then I tried to go professional. Not such a good idea. Not such a good idea. Okay, now this is the Peaceful Seasons bundle. So you get these dies and you get all these stamps. This is the Christmas that can layer across onto this one. And I have put some adhesive sheet on the back of this foil, silver foil. The foil's on the metallics page in the annual catalogue. And I'm just going to pull it off ever so gently and as I go. So you can put adhesive on the back, like glue on the back. Now it's stuck to my finger. On the back of your silver foil, but I don't know which one's easiest to do. I really don't. And today I don't think anything's easy to do. So I'm just lining this up as I go, not very well. There we go. Oh, I'm making a botch of this, aren't I? Bear with me, please. Okay, that's better. And I've just got to push it back into shape. Oh, ladies, why are you even watching me? Okay, now if you're wondering where the dot of the eye is, that is actually still stuck in my die. If you can't find those and you want to put a dot of your eye on your card, you can just use a silver embellishment. That works as well. So there's a little bit of adhesive sheet on the back of that as well. So let me just try and line my dot of my eye up. Dot your I's and cross your T's. That'll do. Anything will do today. Okay, I'm going to put that down the bottom. Now we've got a stamp at Christmas. Now, do we want merry or do we want happy? I will let you guys decide, because I'm beyond making decisions this afternoon. It's just too much for me. Do you want Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas? We've got the choice. Anybody? I'll just choose one if nobody says anything. Thank you, Margaret. I think I need a drink of water. Actually, I think I need something stronger. Merry. Okay. I actually prefer Merry to Happy Christmas. I think happy is more an American term. I think I've always said Merry Christmas, so maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so I'm using garden green ink, and I'm just going, I've got ink all over my block. That never happens. Ah! Let me clean my stamp and try again. You like happy? I tell you what, I'll use happy on another card. How about that, Margaret? Now let me just line this up. Merry. And I'll use happy on another card. Okay, so we've got that, And I'm just trying to work out where my tags are my ribbons are way too long. Okay, I'm going to put this up on dimensional. So let me grab some mini dimensionals. I think mini works best on this little die. I do like the die, but it is a little bit tricky to get the other Christmas. I know Linda's done it a few times, so maybe I'll have to watch and see how she's done it. And then I've just cut some edge here and put that there. Okay. Getting the backings off. Okay. Put this down the bottom here. I hope I haven't got it down too low. Oops, I'm moving it up. Maybe I'll have to adjust my camera, my phone position. This is the way. Yes, I am using, no, the silver is not the new Wow, Cheryl. The white was. I haven't got the metallics in the new Wow powders yet, but they're on my next order because I like them. So I'm just going to tuck that down like so. Just tuck it in, but I'll cut these down, so I will put that. This white one is the new Wow. So I'm just going to put some glue all over the back of my handmade tag. And I'm just going to tuck that down a little bit. I'm just eyeballing, trying to center it. Who knows if that's going to work. Nothing much has worked for me today. Okay, so there we go. Put that there. Actually, you know what? I'll put that there. Then I won't lose it again. These are going to get trimmed down. And thrown away. And where's my card base? Here it is. We shall whack it onto the card base. Where did I put my glue? Here it is. I've got a card class on Saturday and we're making 24 cards. I'm not quite sure what possessed me to do that. But it's using the a little bit festive pack of designer series paper that's in the mini catalogue. And yeah, we're making 24 cards. So my class is stuck. And I just tried Cuppa and a leaf green and it was okay. Not really sure. you know what? I can't think of something recent that I've done with the old white embossing powder, but there definitely is a difference with the new white embossing powder. So, and I believe the wow is important. Now, I could put this one up the top here, going across like this. Do we want it straight or on an angle? Or do we want it across the middle of the tree like this one? Any thoughts? Because we are following that sketch in 16. We are following this sketch. So it's gone across at the angle. That's why my sample card's an angle. I think I'm crazy, Elizabeth. I think I've just lost the plot. I'm really glad I only had to do... I'm really glad that I only had to do 4 kits. Because what's that? 24 times 4. I can't do calculator. My phone's in the thing. Will I go straight this time or at an angle? Maybe straight. Maybe straight. Yes, so the new embossing powders do seem to be a lot more bolder, if that makes sense. Okay. Will we go straight? I'll go straight. And I'm just trying to think. Will I put it there? I'll put it here. Okay. Let's go here. I am really just all over the shop today, aren't I? That's because my technology let me down. Okay, let's grab our bling and let's have a look. We could do just rhinestones. We could do, rhinestones. We could do the metallics. We did that on those ones. There's the basic grey and silver pearls somewhere in here. Oh, smoky slate. I don't like them. I mean, I do, but not for this card. You know what? You can't go past good old rhinestones. I know I've said that once or twice recently, but you can't. I'll put one here. So I've just changed the sketch a fraction by just putting my banner straight. Where will I put this one? Here. Don't overthink it. Okay, so that's our card today. So we're using this sketch. I'm going to just get myself right. Yes, this sketch. So this one I just did it and did it across. You certainly could put that circle behind if you wanted to add another element to your sketch. And this is the same. I've just angled my corners of my tag a little bit more, and instead we put the banner straight. So that is our card, week 3 of 12 weeks of Christmas. So that's our card today. Thank you for putting up with me and bearing with me through all my thanks, Elizabeth. Sorry I couldn't take a call tomorrow, but I'm at work Thursday, Friday and Saturday. As I said, I've got this card class. Here we go. These are all the cards. It was a little bit tricky and trying today, Margaret, let me tell you. These are all the cards we're making on Saturday class. Using the, let me show you, a little bit festive. That's just here somewhere. Yes. So this is the A Little Bit Festive Designer Series paper. You get 3 sheets of 12 by 12, and then you get 3 sheets of all these die cuts. And these are the cards we're making. So let me just go through them. So that's 1. I'll turn them over as we go through them. 2, 3, 4, don't fall asleep, 5, 6, 7. So there's not a lot of stamping on them. 8, 9. Just stamping the sentiments, and I'm not doing bling. They can take them home and do their own bling. So I put a bling on a few, and then I decided that I would go through so much bling, it would be ridiculous. So I decided, no, they can just stamp their sentiments, construct. Thank you, Elizabeth. Where do you live? Stamp their sentiment and construct the card, and then take their cards home and bling to their heart's content. Otherwise, they would have had to bring a packed suitcase as well. Stayed the night. So that pack of paper is $17.50, and you get so much out of it. Look at everything that we've made from one pack. And you know what? I've still got the blue. Oh, Victoria, that's a bit of a trek, isn't it? I've still got the blue piece of designer series paper. I haven't even touched that because I don't actually think it looks very festive. So they're all our cards. This is the one I haven't even cut into. So they've all bought a pack of that, and they've all bought a pack of dimensionals. That's part of their class fee. And they'll go home with 24 cards. So there you go. Thank you, ladies, for sticking with me today. I will try and get my technology to play the game, but I don't know when that's going to happen. Have a great rest of the afternoon and a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday, hopefully, for my Make It Monday. Let's hope the video technology works. Thanks, ladies. Bye for now.